alleviates the guilt, right? Instead of sitting down and feeling like, oh my God, I'm such a bad person. I'm having these feelings, these really big feelings, or I want to argue with somebody. You could just be like, oh, that's my defensiveness. That's what's happening. That's what's I'm feeling defensive, and I need to question that. That's what's happening. There's some systemic programming happening behind this response that I'm giving, or this reaction. I would say reaction. And now I need to sit with that, and I need to figure out how to respond appropriately, right? With conflict, I don't really want to say that. I don't want to rock the boat. I don't, I'm going to this friend's house and their husband is a this kind of person. How do I bring no, we're going to confront it. That's how we're going to do that. We're going to confront things, right? Think of conflict as something to confront. Like, we have to confront truths. We must, right? I'm not going to bring my child who has a trans identity somewhere that I know they're going to actively be harmed. So before I do that, let's have a conversation. Okay? Let's talk about it. I don't know what your feelings are. I don't really give a shit. We do not get to argue about people's actual existence. Here's what I need to know. If I bring my child here, how safe are they? Right? So we're going to confront some things which you don't understand. Let's sit down. You get to ask me questions. I love for people to get curious because a lot of things are fear-based because of supremacy culture. If after that confrontation, that conflict resolution, I deem this is still not a safe space, oh, wow, I've had this conversation. I've offered you many avenues. This is no longer safe. We got to go, or they're never going to come there in the first place. Does that make sense? So we have to look at conflict as an opportunity to confront some things, some uncomfortable things. And when you don't want to do it, if you know about those 15 pillars of supremacy culture, you're not going to be like, oh, I'm a sucker. I'm not good at this, right? I don't even know how to advocate for myself. You will know that that's fear of open conflict. And that has been programmed into you to not do, right? You're not supposed to confront things, right? That is why people, very specifically women, even more so marginalized women, even more so Black women, and even more that unambiguously Black women. You see how that spectrum, everything is a spectrum, are often called something, right? Unruly, rude, disrespectful, aggressive. You act like a man, right? A lot of those adjectives get attached to Black women that have the audacity to speak out. I was always called precocious. Determined. Right? Like, those were the words my mother used for me, and I am thankful, right? Desi's very sure of herself. She's very